Hi, this is Brian. Welcome back to another Optimize Plus One. A few plus ones ago, we talked about Twyla Tharp's creative habit. That led to a little dance through the minds of some pretty epically creative souls. Thank you, Twyla, Peter, and Stephen. Today, I want to come back to some wisdom from Twyla on books. As I reread the note on her book, this was one of those wisdom gems that jumped out at me and hit me like I never read it before, let alone typed it out and talked about it in various contexts. She tells us, I quote, "If I stopped reading, I'd stop thinking. It's that simple." One more time. If I stopped reading, I'd stop thinking. It's that simple. Now that line was particularly striking because not too long ago, and not for the first time, by the way, I thought I was going to kind of retire from the whole reading and note creation game and move on to greener pastures. But, alas, whenever I stop reading, it's as if I, as Twyla so brilliantly puts it, stop thinking. It's weird how the act of engaging in a brilliant thinker's thoughts via a great book keeps my mind fresh and helps me do my deepest thinking. It's almost like my brain and all those mental maps I've worked so hard to create over the last 11 plus years starts to atrophy like my arm did after it was in its cast for a few weeks. Yikes. And well, that's just not okay. I've worked way too hard to create all those mental maps to let them just go away all poof-like, which leads me to another gem from Twyla. She tells us the great ones never take fundamentals for granted. And that leads us to today's plus one. Two parts, again. Number one, how's your reading and your thinking? And number two, what are your fundamentals? Are you taking them for granted? Here's to the deep thinking that goes with deep reading as we honor the fundamentals that keep us at our best.